Become Ministry is a ministry. We have a passion for showing others Jesus, pretty much. Just who Jesus is, what he is to us, what he means to us, what he is in our lives. We see a need for this generation to know him. We see a need for this generation to be changed by him, and so that is what drives us, and that is our passion.
A lot of kids get left behind that they say, you know, you need to come to Jesus, you need to come to Jesus, and then they do, okay, I've accepted Jesus, but now what? And so actually pursuing them and saying, well, this is what that relationship is supposed to look like biblically, and here's how you can accomplish that, and here's how you can foster growth and discipleship in your community.
We do something that a lot of other youth pastors and groups don't do. We go to the church to do the Youth Weekend event. A lot of churches or conferences, you go somewhere else to be a part of that. You go to an amphitheater, you go somewhere else to be a part of that, and then you go home. But we're definitely focused on the church as a body and to go to them, and for the youth to be a part of something that is at their own church.
What we do is we go into churches and we put on entire events. We'll bring our sound system, we'll bring the band, we bring our speaker, lighting system, we'll bring our rec games, small group materials, and we put on an entire event, and each one of those aspects points to who Jesus is, what it means to have a relationship with Christ, and how that can affect and change your life.
The tree that's behind us, the symbol kind of encompasses a whole lot of things.
Everyone represents a different tree, and everyone represents a different walk in their journey with Christ, and how you grow from just a little thing to this huge tree. And it's definitely what type of soil you're in and what type of community you're a part of, and things like that. And the Become symbol is also the two leaves with the word become, and just realizing like we all grow from that.
My name is John Heim. I am a drummer for the band Become. I started playing with them about a year ago, about a year and a half ago. Become, as a whole ministry, is very unique in that it tries to look deeper into relationships with the kids and the students that they come in contact with. And not just playing music or just doing an event or anything like that, but it's very personal and intentional.
Our song selection for set lists for churches we really like to be careful of. We like to talk to the youth pastors about what the weekend is going to be about. If we're not the ones providing the speaking and the small group materials, we need to contact them and ask them what it's going to be about, because we want the music to aid in the message, because music is such a huge part of worship. It's one of my favorite parts of worship. But when you really boil it down, in my opinion, the most important part of the weekend is going to be the speaking, because that's when the kids are really sitting down and focusing on what's going on, and that's where life change can happen. And so we want the music to kind of set you up for that, and to really prepare your heart and prepare your mind and focus you for what's about to come. Along with that, we want to play songs that the kids know. We don't have any original stuff right now. It's something that we'd love to pursue in the future, but it's not about us, it's about God. And so if these kids are going to have a much better experience because they get to go and I know this song, I love this song, and they can jump around and they can bounce around to it, that's huge. And then thirdly, we do want to put in a healthy balance of songs that they don't know. Something that's really easy to learn, something that can be the next big song for that youth group that their youth band can play. So they can get a really healthy balance of preparation, of songs they know and songs that they want to learn.
Yes, I was excited that I was asked to be a part of Become Ministries. I understood that it was a God-given vision, and I am always willing to be a part of God's work. It's wonderful, honestly, working with youth hopefully eventually all over the country, if not all over the world, which would be awesome. It's beautiful ministry, like everything that's encompassed in it, just trying to change lives.
My motivation to give my all, even when things go wrong, would definitely be my drive to serve the Lord with excellence. I know that me as a person, that I am far from perfect, and I know that I have flaws, and I know that I'm not capable. But the cool thing is, my God is bigger than all my flaws, and God calls people who are flawed to do His job.
Salvation for these kids is of utmost importance. How could I not want to share that grace that's been given to me, that salvation with them. No matter if the sound is going wrong or if I'm sick or if I'm having a bad day or anything, like how can I not want to share that with them? How did they deserve less what I didn't deserve either?
In 10 years' time, I would see Become Ministry and myself full-time, being able to do youth weekend events around the country all the time.
We would probably branch out. 10 years we plan on doing other things other than, weekend things and camps, and branching out as far as the ministry goes, maybe to new places, new things.
We plan for big things in the future, knowing and praying for God to change them. God, if you have something better than what I can even imagine, and His Word says that He will do immeasurably more than we can ask for or imagine. And so we come to Him and say, hey, we have to have a plan. We have to be working towards something, but we want it to be all you.